Hey guys, it's Max. I have a guest helping me out today. His name's Big Dog. All right, I want to do this. Look at these Defiance funds and also some of the Yield Max funds and see how the market finished up on the day. We'll look at a little charts, all that kind of good stuff. Thank you for being here as usual. We'll start the 5-minute max spreadsheet. So over here, it looks like 3 of the 6 funds outperformed the underlying. IWMY, USOY, and SPY-T were all outperformers today. Great job, guys. Great job. It looks like IWMY was the only one that had a trading loss on the day. They lost about $1 million. The other covered call funds made money. Look at this dividend estimate for triple QI, 99 cents. That seems pretty high. Maybe we ought to check that. I wonder why it never changes. I wonder if it's frozen. Let's check out there. It says 99 cents there. Let's see through 128. It actually went up a penny. That actually is a good estimate. All right, well, this fund, look at this. I'm not even going to say what I'm thinking, but I just want to direct your attention to the blank space. That's between the months. So the new month started under the blank space. So look at this month. Do you notice anything that's missing? Any color that's missing? Like I say, I don't want to say it, but it looks like this month is missing a color that's usually there. Now let's look at JEPY to see if we have the same situation with that. I think we do, or almost maybe. Yeah, same thing. JEPY's chart is broken. They're missing a color. These spreadsheets usually have 2 colors over here in the profit column, right? Red and green, but we're missing one of the colors. Hope it's not broken. I'll check my math. All right, so now let's look at some charts and let's look at the buffer report. All right, here's the single names. And man, it was a good day for triple QI. Look at that. Came within 3 pennies or 3 100ths of outperforming the reference asset. That is very impressive. SPY-T did outperform SPX, which is great. QDTE was an outperformer, as was XDTE. Great job, guys. TUGN, IQQQ had a good day, as did TLTW. Now, the other bond funds would be THTA and TRES. TRES was slightly negative. THTA was positive, but not near as much as TLTW. Let's pull up a chart of TLTW and see what's going on. That's a good looking chart. Let's pull up a chart of TLT because TLT is what the TLTW trades. It actually looks, they say these things don't get upside, not that they don't a lot, but look at the chart. It's the same thing. I mean, it's very similar. This is less volatile. It moves less. But as far as when it goes up, one goes up, the other one goes up. The ones that sell covered calls, though, don't go down near as much. So because of that, they have less volatility. All right. Well, in any event, look at TLT closing outside of the Bollinger Bands. This is a daily graph, a daily chart. And it's daily Bollinger Bands with the 20-period exponential moving average and a 1.6 standard deviation setting on here. A lot of people use this 2 standard deviation setting, but I like 1.6. I'll just showing 2 to illustrate. On 2, today's close would not have been outside, but on the one I use, it was. In any event, that's all just, that doesn't really matter that much in the grand scheme of things. All right, so Tesla had a good day today. Look at that breaking out. I mean, I was complaining this morning that Tesla's gone straight sideways since you know, pretty much since here or here. Straight sideways until today. Hopefully today is not a fake out. Occasionally it'll do something like right here where it gets outside of the Bollinger Band, but then it gets firmly rejected. It's like, no, I was just joking. And then within a few days, it's back in and hits the middle band again. So we'll see. We'll see if that's going to happen this time or not. There's sometimes it starts a trend whenever it gets out there. Sometimes it gets out there and starts running like it did back here. But that was May of 23. It's been a while since this has run anywhere. We haven't had really a trend. It's just been kind of grinding down. So, but it was a beautiful last May. If we can repeat what happened last May, man, run this thing up to about last May, it went all the way to 300. This is going to start about the same spot. It started about 140 last May. This will start about, 160. Well, anyway, it'd be nice if they broke out of this base right here. It'd be really nice. Look at NVIDIA's daily chart. My gosh. That's impressive. Here's GameStop's daily chart. It doesn't even look like anything. It's up 14%, and it just looks pretty much straight sideways. It's just so volatile. But it is up 14% from last night's close at 25.56, and we closed today at 29. Then NVIDIA, then Tesla, which we've already looked at, then TLT, which we've also already looked at. Oh, there's TLT. We were looking at TLTW. All right, then let's see who's in the losers column. Who's on the bad list? Oh my gosh, look at this MSTR, MicroStrategies. Pulling back 7%. Misty caught a lot of that downside. It caught 6.9%, whereas Mr. went 7.4%. Not a lot of buffer there. Let's see if Coney and Coin exhibited better relationship, and they didn't. Let's go back to the buffer report. It's an easier way to look at it. Okay, yeah. So the blue one is the high yield fund. The red one is the underline or the reference asset. So Coney's down, but not as much as Coinbase, but there's not a lot of buffer there. But Maxi is a Bitcoin covered call fund that's actually outperforming its parent on the downside. Not good at all. And Misty caught a ton of Mister's downside. It's kind of a tough day in the markets here for some of these yield max underlines anyway. Unless your name's Tesla. And of the curve underlines of TLT or TLSP, which is their Tesla high yield fund, looked really nice, up 2% on the day. Well, that's a good job. All right, guys, thanks for joining me. I appreciate you guys. I'll be back later, either tonight or in the morning. So look for me at that time, all right? All right, have a good one.